days we'll be able to see your smiling faces in the classroom and in the lecture halls, but very happy to have you here tonight. I wanted to run through a few housekeeping things. Make sure to wear your mask at all times, as normally we would in every class. On the screen, you no longer see it, but a slide back is the QR code for the program. So if you need any help, just ask your neighbor. They sure can help you find that. I want to give some thanks real quick to the team that put this together. So Kathy Vollmer organized a lot of this. Danica Depreville in Student Affairs. Fallon Peterson in Student Affairs. Cheryl Schumacher, Events Planning. Oliver Williams in IT. And Tyler, and Joshua, who are OAs who helped usher you in and help you right in the back, help you find your seats. But again, welcome. And I'll go ahead and invite our first speaker up, Dr. Dean Delgado. He is our campus dean, but he's also our acting dean for the university. So please welcome Dr. Delgado to the stage.
All right. Really nice to see you guys. And I want to just echo the comment that Dr. Rinker made about being in class. A couple of weeks ago, we had our new president, Dr. Danaher, here. And some of the SBA was speaking with him. And I think spontaneously made the comment at both semesters that they really noticed how different it is to be back in person. I think many of the faculty are making the same kinds of comments. And there is something lost in the translation, right, on Zoom. It's not nearly the same. There isn't the kind of energy. I don't get as nervous as I do when I'm kind of in front of 230 people in an auditorium. And I guess it's a little harder for you to maintain your attention as well. So it really is wonderful to do this. We weren't sure we were going to be able to. We kind of had thoughts about, do we want to do this in remote again or live? And we all felt that it was safe to do so. We consulted with our local government. We consulted with our enterprise safety and security people. And ultimately, we realized that, we've created a system in the classroom. And at this point, I have to say, just maybe a side note, 100% of all our medical science students have uploaded onto the Safe app, and more than 99% are actually vaccinated fully, and the others kind of on their way. So congratulations, you guys. It really keeps us all safe. So as Dr. Rinker mentioned, I'm Dr. Pedro Delgado. I'm the acting dean as of about a week ago. It should be fun, very busy. And on behalf of our Board of Trustees, and our parent organization at Hallam Medical and Veterinary, which is kind of an umbrella for Ross Med, AUC, and Ross Vet School, and our new president, Dr. John Danaher. I want to welcome you, and those of you that are joining us remotely to this white coat ceremony. As I mentioned, we are still in a pandemic. It's not quite done, right? Everyone's still wearing masks. We're still maintaining distances. We're still checking things at the front doors. We're still doing the antigen testing. And it's easy to kind of fall into a sense of kind of false sense of security. With that having been said, even though you're all here, I know that there are a lot of people that you wish were here that are not. Many of your families, friends, other relatives, and important people in your lives. And I want to welcome them. I think many of them are live streaming, or watching the live stream as we speak, and wishing you all kind of well online. And so I just kind of want to just acknowledge the fact that even though we can't see them, they're there and they're watching us. We're also a lot of the leadership of the university. Many of our clinical deans, our senior associate dean, Dr. Judy Taylor, is on somewhere. Nuri Purani, who you'll meet toward the end, is watching. And also kind of look around the edges. Where are they? There's a variety of faculty members that kind of snuck in, and we tried to kind of fit as many of them as we could. Some of them you'll know, many of them you'll meet over time. I won't ask them to introduce themselves just in the interest of time for today, but I do want to recognize them and the fact that there's just a lot more than just us in this room today. Finally, I want to just recognize you. You guys are an amazing group of people. We know that many of you were told no, can't do it, not going to work, forget about it. And we know that you've gone to great lengths to kind of get here and to follow your dreams, your belief that you can help people, that you can be a physician. And that you have, because we choose you for this, you have the determination, the grit, and the perseverance to succeed. We know that through those experiences of being told no, and many of the life experiences that I've read about in your personal statements, that you've come to understand the importance of kind of core personal and humanistic values in medicine. It's not just about the lab test, it's not about the x-ray, it's about the person. And I would hope that you carry that forward with you and let that guide your approach to healing, because we believe in you and we believe that you can move that forward and that you can make a difference in this world with that. At AUC, we think our education program is transformative. We've kind of been looking at it, looking at you, seeing how other students have come through here. And one of the things that we're struck by is that transformation. You start off kind of being unsure of yourself. Can I really do this? You start to gain confidence, you gain competence. And as you move forward, you start to actually take your place at the table and actually become a practicing physician. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget where you started. And that brings me to the purpose of this event. So why are we doing this, right? So what's the white coat ceremony about? It's about this. It's actually about this. The ceremony essentially is a rite of passage. It's a way to welcome you to the medical profession. And I think most of you have heard from Dr. Rushing about what that means and the importance of taking it seriously. And the system that you will become a part of, you are becoming a part of. The white coat is a symbol of your participation, your membership in that. Now, because you aren't a full member yet, you get short coats. So the medical students' coats are a little bit shorter than that worn by most faculty and most people that have eventually finally earned the MD. But this code, including yours, formalizes a contract between you, society, where you commit to using the skills, the knowledge that you obtain in the service of improving the health of society. It's not about you anymore. It's about the people that you will help and that you serve. The widespread use or adoption of this ceremony is relatively recent, at least to an old guy like me. White coats have been worn by physicians for a long time, since the early 1900s. And it initially was more of a symbol of the importance of bringing a scientific basis to medicine. However, the ceremony itself, the white coat ceremony as we have it today, didn't really emerge until 1993 at Columbia University. When I entered medical school, 1979, you probably weren't born, we didn't get a white coat off the at a certain point, just before we started our clerkships in the second year, we went to the bookstore, we bought our white coats, and we went on to the clinics, and that was it. There was no ceremony. There really wasn't a lot of reflection about the importance and the meaning of it. You just kind of started doing it. And I think there's something lost with that. There's something lost when you don't actually appreciate the importance of symbolism and the importance of the commitment that you've made, that you're making to being a physician. So Early in the 1900s, I mentioned 1990s, when Dr. Gold, Arnold Gold, who was a pediatric neurologist at Columbia University. At that point, medicine had started to become a bit more commercial, very scientific, and he had a sense that we had lost our way and that we had lost a lot of the humanism that used to be the pride and joy of physicians, the thing that designated them. My wife's dad was a physician in a very small town in South Africa, and they actually did give him chickens and things, when he helped people, and he knew these people by name and they knew him. And if they called in the middle of the night, he would go. There was no thought about it, right? That was it. That was his job. We kind of lost that, and we started to become kind of technicians. And I think Dr. Gold argued successfully that there should be a process at the very beginning of medical school, not as you started to go into clinics, not at the end, where also sometimes these ceremonies were held. And he established the Arnold P. Gold Foundation that was designed to kind of promulgate this ceremony and all the values that go with it. He identifies several things that should be important components, and we've adopted them for the white coat ceremony, to create an environment that fosters the establishing of the psychological contract for professionalism and empathy in medicine. And again, I know that you guys are a special group, and you've already got a lot of that. So the elements that make up the ceremony include the invitation, family and friends, and this ceremony, we won't have them in person, but they're here with us in spirit, and they're certainly here online, representing the support and the value systems of those closest to you. The second thing is the welcome by the deans, like myself, other faculty members, and senior members of the medical school, representing our value system, and welcome you to joining that. And the third is an inspiring address. And you'll soon hear from three people, Doctors Danielle Paris, Matthew Petrelli, and at the end, Nuri Pirani, individuals who I think will leave you with some ideas that you'll carry with you. Fourth is the personal cloaking, the donning of the white coat, and after you've done that, you're done. You can't back up, right? You can't back off. You're like now in the profession, or at least getting started in it. And then finally, the swearing of the Hippocratic Oath, or something similar, is a public acknowledgement of your willingness to assume these obligations and the responsibilities of the medical profession. So these components alert new medical students, these parts of the ceremony, you, the medical students, to the need to balance excellence in science with compassion, compassionate patient care, and to help you identify the important characteristics of a complete doctor, which I think that y'all as a group uniquely bring to the table, more so than almost any other group of medical students that I've ever met at other medical schools in the US for sure. These values and aspirations are central to all of us, as I've said, and form the basis of how we selected you. They're some of the key things that we look for in your personal statements, in your backgrounds. We believe that the makings of a great physician are not reflected by a test score, but rather in the motivations that drive your passion to help others. In the 1930s, an American physician, William Peacock, wrote, "The secret of caring for the patient is caring for the patient," right? It's as simple as that. At AUC, we also believe that in order to provide healthcare to our most vulnerable and disenfranchised, that we need a diverse set of physicians. Look around. This is an amazing group of people. You guys come from backgrounds that are just probably everyone that you could think of. And I think you should be proud of that. You should learn from each other. You should embrace it. And you should let it guide you in your care of patients later. So you're an amazing class. You really are. With this ceremony, we welcome you to the medical profession, and we pass along our fervent hope that you'll become outstanding, well-rounded, and humanistic doctors. And for our part, we'll do everything we can to ensure that that occurs and that you're successful. So welcome to the white coat ceremony, and thank you for being here. And let me go ahead and pass it on to the next speaker. Thank you. Who is Victoria DeTrolio, the president of the SGA. Victoria?
Good evening. Ceremony, but in my parents' living room. Although we are not having the typical medical school experience, as you all know, receiving your white coat is a rite of passage into the medical community, and with it comes a life-changing journey and commitment to the service and care of others. Each one of you sitting here today have come from various walks of life in pursuit of the distinction of becoming a physician. Some of you have had plenty of pre-medical experience, but if you are like me, you started fresh out of college. Despite these differences, your work ethic, discipline, and determination paved the way for this opportunity. What matters is that you are now sitting in medical school. You have all challenged yourselves to grow out of your comfort zones. Moving to a different island and getting used to a new way of life is nothing easy. So my advice to you all is to stay connected. Find your group of people that will push you to continually be better. Learn from one another, teach each other, and support each other. The friendships you make here will be everlasting friendships. The journey ahead is not one that can be taken upon alone. The path does not get easier, but I encourage you all to remember your why. Remember your support systems. Always take care of your mental health, and always remember you are part of a diverse, resilient, and passionate AUC family. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Remember that you are a person. Take care of yourself, but do not use this as an excuse to fall behind. Classwork will pile up, so take responsibility and learn to balance. One of the most amazing aspects of AUC is the willingness and availability of upper semester students to offer support, advice, peer tutoring, and more. AUC has offered all of you the opportunity to achieve your dreams of becoming physicians, and St. Maarten will become the supportive community and home for you to do so. With that, I challenge you all to remodel yourselves into kind, respectable professionals. With that, throughout your time here and emulate the AUC student values of RISE, resilience, inclusion, service, and excellence. AUC students succeed because they utilize the tools offered to them to develop a strong work ethic and a strong mental endurance. On behalf of the student government, I would like to congratulate you, each and every one of you, and wish you nothing but success. I am excited to see what your class contributes to the culture at AUC, and am extremely proud to call you classmates. Thank you, and congratulations again on your new journeys.
Okay, thank you very much, Victoria. I really appreciate someone wooing over here. It's really fantastic, nice excitement. So, was that you? Okay, good, good. Okay, thank you for the excitement. We're going to move to the donning of the white coats. We're going to move right into putting your white coat on and having you recognized in this process. So once your name is called, please stand up, put your white coat on, and then return to your seat. We'll move to the next person. Okay, I'd like to welcome Dr. Erica Rushing up to the stage as well.
Abood. Yasmin Abdul Razak. Kayla Adai. Mustafa Akhtar. Omalara Akinfenwa. Dean Alessi. Amy Elfie. Zainab Al-Kafawi. Ali Almayahe. Fatima Al-Musawi. Lexi Alvarez. Nina Al-Zamani. Kareem Amira. Paula Rodriguez Aquino. Ladarius Armstrong. Sharon Ashby. Sharon Murray Ayad. Chuma Patrick Azogini. Nova Benasco. Daniel Scott Baker. Victoria Lane Baker. Brianna Chanel Barber. Colton Ezekiel Barney. Brian Barrera. Logan Hardison Bembry. Howda Bejun. Paul Bechet. Kyle Allen Blackmer. Mary Elizabeth Blue. Kevin Brar. Justin Michael Camiller. Danielle Canfield. Connor Chasson. Nicholas Chow. Edward Chen.
We noticed that one name got skipped over, and we're not going to do that. So Dorothy Benanai Jumbo.
Anthea Cheng. Sherry Cochran. Devin Cole. Francisco Comas. Darren Contreras. Savannah Crane. Claire Crawford. Tanya Dabra. David Daniels. Wills Dean.
Stephanie Cologne Pagan.
Natalia Galvalle Rivera. Elif Demir. Emrit Paul Diol. Kiefer Dillon. Joseph Thomas DeMarco. Braden Dodds. Taylor Ann Dunphy. Jacob Epperson. Wirayut Kamwan Espinoza. Trevor Farrell. Andrea Fidali. Anushka Fernandez, Arlene Ficara, Jason Fear, Christine Flores, Akshata Gellad,
Melissa El Khoury,
Lauren Brooke Galligani, Sergio Garcia, Todd Gardner, Brandon Georges, Razia Gill, Sarah Gilreath, Hema Ganagantla, Justin Grav, Catherine Grant, Miranda Green, Catherine Lee Griffith, Logan Cassidy Hager, Riley Elizabeth Hagee, Nina Heder, Larissa Hendrich, Azari Hernandez, Amani Heslop, Mallory Heidinger, Christopher Horton, Kinsley Elizabeth Howard, Syed Hussein, Michael Ibrahim, Karen Hapuk Ikechi Konkwa, Jenny Elena Emel Ijoku, Charles Imwali Jr., Charmarki Budla Isaac, Shati Islam, Kadisia James, Estefania Jaramillo, Leah Dorothy Jezeretz, David Yoheim, Corey Nicole Johnson, Dakota Jones. Dorothy Juliet Benoni Jumbo. Judith Kamara. Adrian Kareem. Gagan Kaur. Prabhapreet Kaur. Sydney Reese K. Alexa Kesson. Louay Kesto. Raheel Khan. Abir Hodor. Kiana Khosrow Kokabi. Alexis Kittner. Evan LaFleur. Anthony Joseph Lacados. Jade Lamb. David Landry. Kuo Chun Lee. Hilda Yasmin Lopez. Atala Lewis. Jean Bajon Louis. Justin Lumanga. Alyssa Luna. Obi Madu. Lynn Mai. Aishwarya Malala. Megan Menasha Mangal. Guillermo Jose Reyes Martinez. Monica Marzuk. Parker Whaley Mason. Arshdeep Masan. Kelsey McQueen. Noah Medalsi. Raymond Meds. Melissa Elcori. Abigail Grace Moberg. Danielle Veronica Monaco. Eva Faye Moncada. Imani A. Monroe. Sarah Marie Moore. Silas Morris. Omar Nafet. James Najjar. Vaughn No. Wawaida Nitiema. Arinze Oguchi. Brooke Ullman. Chukwuemeka Okafor. Akuna Anyuke. Lidianid Rodriguez Ortiz. Ramchan Paddy. Stephanie Kalan Pagan. Akash Palapati. Ria Jatin Pandit. Junia Panakulengara. Alyssa Papan. Bradley Parrish. Sharon Patel. Shrina Patel. Rafi Paulus. Natasha Pavlinets. Christian Pena. Elena Papones. Janine Peterson. Pratyusha Pinamaneni. Marie Polizzi. Ruwa Rahal. Adam Raisipor. Ivana Ranjan. Rashmika T.N. Reddy. Darren Reed. Devin Cruz reporting. Chase Reynolds. Nikiba Joy Victoria Richards. Lauren Richardson. Cameron Riggle. Eric Richmiller. Sydney Jane Rivera. Cody Robery. Nicole Roberson. Asael Rodriguez. Jordani Rosario Santana. Farah Ross. Arco Saha. Maham Sajad. Diane Georgette Salem. Alejandro Sanchez.
Ladinid Rodriguez Ortiz. Paula Rodriguez
Maria
Aquino.
Johanna Sawula.
Paula Rodriguez Aquino.
Grant Schroeder. Raymond Schallmeyer. Isabella Bianca Seferoglu. Daniel Shanuda. Lola Shande. Shubhamdeep Singh. Victoria Singh. Brennan Skinner. Miriam G. Sobe. Noah Ian Sockwell. Hira Sumro. Branceley St. Fort. Michael Steflovich. Jody Brianna Staberski. Casey Lee Strabel. Jake Strong. Anna Stuckey. Kevin Sungu. Cheyenne Taylor. Cynthia Beatriz Teo. Avaloy Thomas. Terry Trent, Malik Amal Punk, Charles Turner, Trent Bonchanyakul, Reka Bupalapati, Leah Wagger, Morgan Elizabeth Williams, Felicia Lynette Williams, John Patrick Winterton, Brittany Witt, Stephen Wanacott, Ismael Yassin, Heather Yoder, Angela Zavaro, Emily Zhang,
Wow. Wow, thank you. I guess you guys remember me. Congratulations, I invite all of you to stand to get ready to recite your Hippocratic Oath. And I invite all other physicians who are present to rise to renew your oath. It can be found on page 7 of the, it's also here too.